respectfully taking permission from the representative of Mr. Governor. Simplified movement had done what Christ wanted us to do. Jesus Christ healed 10 lepers. One came back to say thank you. He asked for the remaining 9. Of course, they didn't come back. He said, for that one who had come back, his healing is made whole. For this, you've done simplified movement going through the 23 local government areas. God has said that the election of Siminalayi Fubara as governor of Rivers State is now solidified. Nothing can shake him. He is like a mountain, the rock of Gibraltar. He cannot be shaken. To appeal, I'm making an appeal to anyone and every group that are plotting evil against the governor and the people of the state, that they should first think about the interest of the people of the state. No matter where you are, at which divide of governance you are, take the interest of the state together in consideration. Know that God has ordained Sim Fubara as the governor of Rivers State. And God said nobody should touch his anointed, for you get angry with such a fellow. In Isaiah 54, verse 15 precisely, he said, behold, they must surely gather, but not by him, God. And whosoever shall gather against Sim Fubara shall fall for his sake. He said he has created the smith that blows the coal in fire and bringeth forth an instrument for his work. He's created the waster to destroy. Be careful, lest you get destroyed. For this is God's anointed. I want us to have a peaceful River State, a good government. No matter where you are, fear God. For God has ordained him. He will rule River State for 8 years.
Right Honorable the Speaker, River State House of Assembly. Simplified movement. Today, all I would have done would have been to welcome us to my local government area. That's all I would have done. But as someone who grew up in the village, as a village man, a local man like me, let me do small amebo, just small amebo. While growing up in the village, people used to challenge themselves, not so? Very true in our days. You used to challenge yourselves. And guess what? The person that complains too much, the person that talks so many stories, when it begins to happen that way, you know that something has done what has gone wrong. When they beat you properly, fighting amongst yourselves, the story will be too long. It is the same thing in the academic environment. If you pass, it is very simple. Did you pass? Yes, Daddy, I passed. But if you did not pass, Dr. Tamijaja, you understand what I'm talking about? If you did not pass, the teacher does not like my face. They say my school uniform was like this. Are we not hearing the stories now? Are we not hearing the stories? Are they not too long? Have you not seen the answers? If they were on the winning side, it wouldn't have been so long. Gentlemen and women, when they start telling those stories, it is game over. I am a lawmaker. What has the United Nations got to do with River State House of Assembly? What have they got to do? You don't want to tell your supporters the truth that it is game over. The law is the law. The law is the law, and you say the law will speak. The law is still in chapter 1. The law is still in chapter 1. And you are just complaining to United Nations. Maybe the next one will be you go to Russia. You go and invite Putin to come and help us. My brothers and my sisters, let us hold firm to our brother that God has brought at this time. Let us also not forget that this is Opopo kingdom. The lion cannot give birth to a lizard. The lion cannot give birth to a lizard. We read it in history. We read about King Jaja of Opopo, who was able to look before the Oyibo man and call him what? Mpokrongwa Beke. He called him Mpokrongwa Beke. That has not changed. Similalaye Fubra is still an Opopo man. A man from Opopo kingdom. He is the grandson of King Jaja of Opopo. Will anything change? No. He remains what? Mpokro, not so? So, I want to call the attention of Mr. President. Because I know that the president will not sit idle and watch where someone trains to sabotage his government intentionally. We have heard that I am doing this, I am doing that to distract the government, to make the government fail. Will it work? If Mr. President cannot rise up to defend governance in this state, then whatever he wishes this state, that is what the world will also wish him at the center. So therefore it is time, Mr. President, as one who supports your government in the National Assembly, those words are treasonable. And it is about time Nigerians see the actions. Nigeria is not an isolated nation. Nigeria is part of the Committee of Nations. Therefore, the world is watching. The world is watching. Investors are watching. You cannot be canvassing for investments into this country. You cannot be canvassing to better the economy of Nigeria, and yet you will sit idle and watch everything about governance being sabotaged. Mr. President, rise up and take the very decisive action. And now is the time. My people will always say, Ewe, idimi, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nothing mega. Nothing mega. You are doing what you are doing for nothing. He has come to say, thank you and God bless you.